G'day everyone, I'm Ella, and today I'm going to be recapping October and November's new paleontology discoveries. This is a combined episode since I've been busy with other things and didn't get around to doing October by itself. You can expect to see something similar for January and December because I'll be busy with Christmas. I hope you all enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe if you do, and without any further ado, let's dig into it. Many new species have been found in the last 2 months, the first of which is the saber-toothed mammal Pagurban igii. It is part of the family Nimravidae, which are closely related to cats. It lived 40 million years ago, making it the original saber-toothed mammal, with animals like Smilodon only existing 2.5 million years ago. It pushes back the time which this group, and Carnivora as a whole, was thought to diversify and spread throughout the world. It was a small animal, likely weighing around 28 kilos, and it probably had a large chin like its close relatives. A new pterosaur was discovered in Angola. The Pteranodontian has been named Epapatello orticocolo. It's an important find because pterosaur fossils and fossils in general are much scarcer in southern Africa, whereas the north is more rich in fossils, such as the Ouled Abdoun Basin in Morocco. It has been estimated to have a wingspan of about 4.8 meters, with another specimen being estimated at 5.6. It is closely related to the pterosaurs Alcyone and Simurgia, and these genii and the family Nyctosauridae make up the newly formed clade Aponyctosauria. It likely hunted on the coast, with the only known fossils known from the region and time being plesiosaurs and mosasaurs. In Nevada in the United States, a new herbivorous dinosaur has been found. It's been named Nevadodromeus schmidti. It's a small thescelosaurid, measuring about 1.8 meters in length and being 60 centimeters tall. It's quite a fragmentary find, and it's unsure where to place this genus in Thescelosauridae. However, it's thought to be a Thescelosaurine, more closely related to, well, Thescelosaurus. It's the first non-avian dinosaur known from Nevada, and it's named for its location of discovery, and the dromeus part is Greek for runner, and schmidti is named after James G. Schmidt, who described the Willow Tank Formation when Nevadodromeus was found. A fossil of a bizarre arthropod-like animal has been found in Wales. The two specimens, which have been named Mierodurin boninae, measure about 13 mm and 3 mm, although whether the smaller one is the same species is under discussion. It is unique in the fact that the larger one has spines on its proboscis, possibly making them closely related to Anomalocaris and kin. Its name comes from here, which is Welsh for bramble snout. An archosauromorph has been discovered in Brazil. It's been named Stenoscalidia aurantiacus. The generic name means thin hind limb, and the species name is Latin for orange, named after the colour of rock where it was found. It's a proterochampsid, a group of reptiles closely related to dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and crocodiles, but not quite in the clade Archosauria. All that is known of it is its right hind limb, which helps paleontologists since this portion of the body isn't well understood in proterochampsids. A new macronarian sauropod from China has been named Yatsulong kurenensis. It lived around 166 million years ago and was a basal macronarian, the group that includes brachiosaurs, titanosaurs, and their relatives, and it's closely related to Camarasaurus. Its time and location show that this group of sauropods diversified earlier than previously thought. Its name translates to Yatsu dragon from Karen, named after its discovery location. It was buried with another, as of yet, unnamed sauropod. The largest turtle fossil discovered in Europe has been found in Spain, and named Leviathanochelys enigmatica. The fossil is relatively incomplete, but it shows size that rivals animals like Archelon and Protostega, with an estimated 3.7 meters in length. Its massive size was developed independently from these Protostega turtles, and it likely lived in the open, shallow seas of late Cretaceous Europe. An interesting find in China shows that a dromaeosaurid snacked on a frog 120 million years ago. The new creature has been named Daolong wangi, and it measures 1.5 meters in length. It's interesting for a few reasons, the first being that it's a nearly complete specimen, and it's articulated, which means that the bones are still in the original positions. It also shows plumage, and even faintly the intestinal tract. Another feature of this specimen is that the skeleton of a frog was found in its gut. Another fossil in Romania adds to the already diverse fauna of the small island Hatzeg Island. In the Cretaceous, Europe was a large archipelago, and Hatzeg Island is the most famous of the European islands. The dinosaur that was found was a small bipedal ornithopod, being around 2 meters long. It's been named Transylvanosaurus platycephalus, named after its location of discovery and the shape of its skull. Its small size can be attributed to something that happens often, island dwarfism. Since there aren't many resources, organisms become smaller. In this case, though, animals that could travel between islands remain large, like the giant pterosaur Hatzegopteryx, with a wingspan of over 10 meters. Transylvanosaurus is closely related to Muttaburrasaurus and Zalmoxes, and likely fell prey to the giant Hatzegopteryx. The researchers also say that it may have been able to swim short distances with a powerful tail and powerful legs. A newly named species of the Tyrannosaur Daspletosaurus, Daspletosaurus wilsoni, has been formally named. D. wilsoni represents a transitional form between the two previously named species, Daspletosaurus torosus and Daspletosaurus horneri. It has more basal features, like hornlets around the eyes, but also more derived ones, like a taller eye socket. It's an important discovery because previously dinosaurs are mostly thought to evolve through cladogenesis, where animals split off from evolutionary trees instead of evolving directly into or from each other. But now it's more likely that tyrannosaurs, and dinosaurs as a whole, evolved through anagenesis, where organisms evolve directly from and into each other. Scleromochlus taylori, a Triassic reptile discovered in Scotland around 1900, has proven valuable in uncovering pterosaur evolution. It was around 18 centimeters in length, and it had long legs, meaning it could probably move on 2 or 4 legs. It's poorly preserved in sandstone, which makes it hard to study, but it shows traits that hint at it being a close pterosaur relative, a lagopedid. Megafauna from Oceania may have survived longer than previously thought, says Flinders University. They re-examined fossils from Papua New Guinea, what used to be the northern part of the larger continent Sahul, and found that the thylacine and a large panda-like marsupial might have lived 55,000 years ago, and that 2 species of large kangaroo may have lived as recently as 22,000 years ago, implying that these kangaroos lived for nearly 30,000 years alongside humans. Before the emergence of complex life in the Cambrian, the Ediacaran period was when quote-unquote basic organisms thrived, such as jellyfish. It all came to an end though in the end Ediacaran extinction event. A team at Virginia Tech ran simulations for potential causes for this event, and found that it was likely caused by a global drop in oxygen, which wiped out 80% of life. What exactly caused this is up for debate, be it volcanic eruptions or an asteroid impact. If it hadn't happened though, life as we know it may not have existed. A reconstructed bird skull from 120 million years ago at the Field Museum shows that Geholornis, the first known frugivore, had a better sense of smell than modern birds, and was diurnal. They used a CT scan to create a 3D model of the skull, and found it a transitional form. Dinosaurs have more reptilian brains, with large olfactory bulbs and smaller optic ones. Geholornis has larger olfactory bulbs than modern birds, and likely relied on its sense of smell to find ripening fruit. A link has been made between the evolution of tree roots and the Devonian extinction events. The study states that this development in trees led to an overabundance in nutrients in the oceans, which led to overgrowths of algae. Not only that, but the carbon dioxide levels plummeted to levels similar to modern day. The Devonian was home to many important events, such as terrestrial vertebrates, and multiple extinction events, which wiped out 60% of genera. However, these extinctions might not have been as intense as previously thought. Ray-finned fish, by far the most numerous group of fish, might not have been as hard hit as previously thought. An examination of fish found in Appalachia shows features previously only seen in younger fish, thought to have diversified after the Devonian, but this fossil shows that they may have survived the extinction events. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!